Hello and welcome back once again, my friends, pioneers, werewolves, divergence, and glitches to another episode of the Daily Candle Close News, sending you all much love and high vibrations out to wherever it is you may be in the matrix and galaxy today. Pioneers rise, build your fortress, build your legacy. Y'all know what it is. Hope you're doing well. Like I said, sending my son much love. Always commenting on my videos. Got my pioneers, my TradeAholics and Fibonomics here with me tonight as we do another open house live YouTube's private Zoom in the private academy and university here in the private Discord on Zoom on YouTube tonight. Let us know where you are. Put it in the chat, pioneers, because if you're not where you want to be at, ooh, that is madness. It is insanity. It is insanity, pioneers, if you stay poor, if you stay broke. It is madness if you stay depressed. Huh. It is crazy if you do not get up and get it in. If you don't put in the work, if you don't grind, it is insanity. I'm telling you, pioneers, I don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. Not taking care of my family and getting them where they should be. See, that is crazy. Insanity, madness. When you sit in your bed on your couch and you give up on your dream. See, the real freedom is putting in the work day in and day out, grinding fourth quarter overtime, like Coach Abe here on the Daily Candle Close News with his tribe of pioneers. So if they think you're crazy, mad, insane, let them fucking talk. Let them wonder, pioneers, because that madness is gonna be what sets you apart from everybody else. So let me look crazy for a minute, but when nobody else putting you right back up here to 72K, at least I ain't seen them. A lot of people been bearish. We were calling downside targets, but we weren't letting it break us. See, this was making us into something that, well, not a lot of people thought we could be. See, they said Coach Abe couldn't trade. His pioneers are making moolah money. Shout out to the whole crew. The 7-8 Steeds. Man, she was up $800 today in the trade I saw on the Discord. Like, that's a pioneer. Shout out to Roy Moore and the whole damn crew dropping their trade setups and their gains on gains on gains. Let them talk, pioneers, because they too lazy to do the work, to put in and grind the fourth quarter overtime. Are you committed to being who you are meant to be, to fulfilling your destiny, becoming a pioneer? See, go after it, pioneers. And I see some pioneers in the group going after it. If I didn't mention that your name, it doesn't mean you're not going after it. It doesn't mean I don't notice you. I just picked a few. That's all. See, we're going to make it, pioneers, together. It doesn't matter whose name is on the door or the wall, on the trophy or the plaque. Remember, pioneers, I got your back. It was never for me to be out here and say I'm going to break you. No. I want to help you make you. Let them hate on us, pioneers, because they will never understand this. Call me crazy, insane. Call me mad now, but call me a fucking pioneer and a legend later. How about that? Can I get a hello? Don't you dare, pioneers, ever stand in that mirror and look down on yourself. You think I'm gonna let somebody look down on me? No, I'm gonna let them wonder. I'm gonna let them know when I show them they can never stand up to me, that they can never stand next to me. They can only stand behind me, because I'm never ashamed of being different, of being a little crazy, a little insane. I don't know, maybe. See, I'm walking a path that nobody's ever fucking walked before. I got to that fork in the road and I created my own. How about that? See, if you choose to walk my path behind me, the one I just created that's never been walked before, it's not going to be easy, pioneers. There's going to be hurts, habits, and hangups, trials and tribulations, haters and naysayers, and I don't care what they say. I visualize myself, my dreams, my destiny, doing what I've been called to do, being where I've been called to be, helping my pioneers get them to where they deserve to be. See, carpe diem, we gonna seize the day together. If I'm gonna win, we all gonna win. Cause if I'm gonna eat, we all gonna eat. We ain't gonna starve, pioneers. Can I get a hello? So sending you all much love and high vibrations. I know you ain't starving today. I know you all been eating that 72K on them de-risking take profit ranges that we shared with you in the TAN chart section of the private Discord and Pioneer Academy and University throughout the past couple days. Let's blow this up to where we can see it. But that same Elliott wave pattern theory that you saw on your charts, we've been sharing with our pioneers over the past few days. We got this pump yesterday into World B Day. Bitcoin is the B, the big B. Can I get a hello? I mean, it's easy. Wop, bop, bam, banger all day. Skeets, modern sword, letting us know where the liquidity was at. I was telling you, don't take my beautiful things away. I would play that, but they'd copyright me. But we were up there at 72K, and I had to drop that song for you. Uh-oh. What could this mean moving forward for the Bitcoin price action? I can feel it, pioneers. Top coming soon, but I'll behave. But this whole measured move, my pioneers have had since the last class, and possibly the last class, but I'll behave. What do you know? Can we get a hello? Modern, well, I got it up on the chart. Go ahead and pull up the liquidity heat maps. Let's start this thing off right by going into, well, the stratosphere, the ionosphere, and breaking through that fucking firmament to see where that liquidity is at. Are we headed down or are we continuing to go up in a bull market where we are possibly just a few % away from setting a new all-time high? That's what I'm talking about. Feel free to unmic, let us know what you got going on, what you're seeing.
Yeah, man, I'm in a long right now.
Huh?
Very watchful of it. But you know, my style is sniping anyway. If it continues to go, I'll ride it.
We got snipers on the roof that already saw y'all.
Yeah. Let's go. That's Skeets and I right there. Snipe. But she has more patience than me even.
So. Oh, that's real. I've been in a Miro trade for 5 days.
Oh, wow.
It's still long. I've taken profits. I've re-entered. We'll see what happens. I've made money. So,
Yeah, that's some fun right there.
Yeah. XRP too. I've been in it for like 8 days. It ain't done nothing. I made like 2 days. I was like, we'll let it ride.
I was in those longs since the second week in the new moon, but that new moon and full moon flipped. I swear to God.
Right.
I'm looking into the end of this week, continuing on because they're liquidating motherfuckers right now.
Well, we know we've been taught. We talked that the full moon in a lunar in a solar cycle it tends to be less effective, less negative, less bearish. And well, we just had our bearish time period right before this full moon tomorrow. So maybe that negative energy is over. We can look at the charts in a minute and see, but we'll see what's up. We are in a corrective wave right now coming out of that 72K high. It's just where do we hold support at? That 68, 69K? That would be bullish.
Yeah. Right off the 21.
Depending on the time frame, yeah.
And depending on the chart.
Correct. They said we couldn't do it, that we couldn't get here. They don't want the little man here. This market's not for us.
I've been eating bear all week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's where I saw it down was 68.8. So 68.5.
Just trying to squeeze a little, and just in case it does pop,
68.8 got a little liquidity. That's what I was seeing. Thought about posting it earlier, but I was swamped at work. I posted enough to keep you guys informed. So, I had to continue to go to work. But 68.8 is where I saw it coming to. There's some liquidity at 68.5. So, maybe I was $300 off. What's that?
Well, let's see to the upside. I'm gonna do a spread like this, and then we're just gonna grab it, move it, see where the upside chunks are. In detail.
71.2 has got to be a big wall. It's got to be. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, see, 71.1, 71.2. That's what we've got to break to see 74K again. So 71.3, so I said 71.2. You saw liquidity at 71.1, 71.3.
Ooh, right there. So
that's 72.
This is next best bait. And then we at 72.240. It's a lot of people trying to short. A lot of bears there, ready to get ripped up. If it does pop up. So
Roy said he's gonna gobble them up.
I hope so. I mean, I'll take whatever.
Right.
But I just want to go. All right. So I'll turn it back over to you, Abe. If anything wicked happens, I'll pipe up.
We got a lot of interesting charts to go over, but I first want to shout out, of course, that's Stephanie in the house. Want to shout out you, Modern, Roy Moore, Patoy, I see you now, Jake D, Chris, Lisa Cleveland in the house. We got Zero Swag, and obviously the rest that may join in between. But definitely want to shout y'all out for taking the time to be here, being on time, so you can grind with us, because we got a lot to talk about, a lot of charts to go over. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and minimize you guys. We're going to zoom out, spend a lot of time zooming out, going over what we've been talking about. All right.
Go ahead and share it.
Oh man, I forgot. I'll let you have the screen back. I don't want no problems. I do that a lot. I forget it's not Discord.
All right.
So let's go to the daily time frame. Let's see what we've been looking at. Let's get a feel for where we've been at. This is a chart that I've had for quite some time, multiple years now. Modern will tell you a lot of this used to not be here, but this was a chart that we're coming up on Memorial Day, coming up in a few days. Okay, so by the 27th, okay, you got Memorial Day, Flag Day, and the 4th of July coming up. Okay, so around these time periods last year, we were showing that we were starting to print a lot of bull flags, a lot of bull pennants. Well, we're currently coming out of a bull flag possibly, and back testing it as support possibly. Okay, so very important heading into Memorial Day, Flag Day, the 4th of July. Okay, so just throwing that back out there. But anyways, a lot of this used to not be on there. We got fibs on fibs on fibs, okay? We got circles and fib channels. We got fib extensions. We got fib retracements. So, I mean, a lot of things going on. So we're going to zoom back in and get off the daily time frame. But let's look at it real quick on the daily and see where we are at for Bitcoin. I know there's a lot going on, so be patient. All right, but look at that. Bullish freaking breakout. Okay, on the 21st. Did you do it again, coach? We did it again, pioneers. The 21st, the 22nd microstructure reset, recycle that we've taught for over 3 years now. Every month, it holds true. Like it's clockwork. You know what I'm saying? So, again, we pump up on the 21st, a tribute to Saturn. Anyways, and then we back test on the 22nd, that sort of reset, recycle, okay, that sort of change that all gives us that same 22 in numerology that we would share with you. Well, I can't believe I don't have that pulled up, but we'll get that up real quick. Usually I'd have that ready to go. How about that? But we know change, reset, recycle all gives us that same 22 in numerology. So not surprising to get a pullback after the pump yesterday on the 22nd. It's something we kind of have ingrained in the thesis of our investment portfolio and how we trade here. So not surprising on the daily to get this back test. We want to see this horizontal range of 69, 70K kind of hold as support. We can dip down into 68 and below. We've got to get bought back up and hold support on the daily there if we want to treat this as a support resistance flip of a previous trading range and a multiple year trading range, what a lot of people call the previous all-time high, which it was, but we treat this, the institutional high, as the one that has the most significance. So if we fall to 64, that is okay, as long as we don't see a daily close below 64. Okay, so we really want to hold 64K and bounce back up. I really don't want to lose 66 or 68, but we can't, we can't be greedy. We can't. The markets don't do what we want them to do. We know that. So we're looking at this bull flag, freaking breakout back test, getting ready to take us up towards 108K. Good God, that's a banger. So, anyways, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I'm trying to make some of that moolah, that guap, that cheddar, that money. Okay, because it's cream. Cash flow is everything around me. It makes the world go round. I don't really care about it. It's just a fucking worthless piece of paper that has no value except for the value that we give it. So imagine that. If we didn't give it no value, it would control us so much. I'll behave. But anyways, I've been eyeing that upwards of 103K because, we know we are in the dragon year. So, of course, we may give a shout out to the dragon out of this move with a measured move to 103K. I don't know. Could we give a shout out to Mercury, the god of financial gain? Yeah, possibly. I'll behave, you guys. We've been getting this bullish pump in the markets ever since, May 13th and May 15th. So when the roaring kitty came out of hibernation, we pumped up like crazy, fell in a falling wedge that we called and said, banger on, but nobody, we don't know how to trade apparently. But anyways, my pioneers took advantage of that. They made boo bucks. Okay, not everybody took applied action, but we'll get you there. Okay, but anyways, why was this pump on the 15th so important? Because we were the only ones out here sharing with you Mercuralia. So, anyways, however you pronounce it, we don't really care. But bam, bang, it was on May 15th. Shout out to the god of financial gain, and Mercury could be headed to 103K in the dragon year out of this move right here. Only time will tell. So let's continue to look and break down what exactly it is we've been looking at. Let's go to another chart and let's look at another fibs on fibs on fibs with a fib extension, a fib channel, and a fib circle that we've been following to get you to your first high on Pi Day at 73K. Okay, we hit a fib extension, then fell all the way back down to one of our fib circles, ping pong in a lot of what we call chop suey, chop city, okay, into this inverse head and shoulders, okay, ball right back up to this fib channel, squeeze tight into this fib circle and channel till we pop bam bang out of it, okay. Now what are we doing? Breaking past our 4.618 fib circle, possibly back testing it in the 21K or the 21 EMA. I'm sorry, at 70K on the 2-hour time frame. This is very bullish. Could this be taking us up potentially to that 76K that we've been out here calling? What? Banger up another 8%. I don't know, but I'm kind of just like, as long as we don't lose the 21 on the 2-hour time frame, I'm kind of eyeing this as my next play. But I'll behave, okay? I know you guys are loving the wordplay today, but this is our fibs on fibs on fibs. Probably one of the greatest works we've ever done, getting us up to that possible 100K range by around the 4th of June. I don't know if it's going to be right there on D-Day. Huh? I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Right there around D-Day, Death Day, the day we invaded Normandy. We'll see. War narratives are kind of bullish for crypto, and I've been bringing that time period up. But I'm kind of watching the July time period. Maybe we get rejection from here. We fall back down, trade sideways, and then break out into, well, July and August. Okay. Maybe a September high before we get a large pullback, because September is the National Preparedness Month. So we want to be prepared in these markets in September. Okay. So this is just how I'm seeing it. But Rosh Hashanah is in October this year on the 2nd, on my mother's birthday. So we'll just have to wait and see. We've got a lot of time to play out before now and then. Okay. So anything can happen in the charts, in the matrix. All right. Skeets, did you have something? I heard you clear your throat. I didn't know if you were seeing something that was important.
No, I'm just listening. Sorry.
Oh, no. I had to ask because I'd stopped talking. I'm almost done, but I would definitely stop talking. I'm going to give you the floor in a minute, but if it was important, like we were jumping on it. So, all right. This is the inverse head and shoulders we've been playing for, I don't know, what, 2 weeks now, you guys, maybe longer. Inside this right shoulder of the inverse head and shoulders, we had another, well, left shoulder head, right shoulder of our falling wedge, breakout, rising wedge that kind of squeezed out. Okay, so when we get a rising wedge that breaks out upwards, it can tend to break out parabolically. And that could be because we're going to the measured move of our inverse head and shoulders. On this chart, I've got it a little conservative at around 74K, barely a new all-time high. But it is a measured move of roughly almost $76,000, you guys. So again, a range we've been calling for quite some time. Just ready to see if we can finally get there and put all the naysayers to sleep, you guys. It didn't come in April like we were seeing, like the charts were presenting. The measured moves first came in March. It didn't come then. Well, it looks like it may be coming now. We've got to ask ourselves, pioneers, is this the true expansion that I've told you guys we have not seen yet? Well, we haven't broke the all-time high yet, but could we be starting that expansion? What a lot of people will call price discovery and that possible blow off top. Okay. But this is kind of the energy that I've been looking for. Okay. Is this where alt season is going to come into play? We can look at the total 2, the total 3. We can look at ETH today. I've got it in my notes, so don't worry. But 2 more charts and then we'll be done. We are finishing with
Go back to that 2 hour that you just had. You don't mind?
Yeah, I don't mind. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at?
We'll change it to a 4 hour.
Okay.
Switch it in.
Like that.
No, the other way.
Okay.
Condense it. Okay. I don't know, but I'm kind of thinking. You know how we see your head and shoulders?
Yeah.
Okay. We have equal highs right there on both sides. What if that big inverse head and shoulders is actually the head? Okay. And then to the left is the left shoulder with those 2. And then we're getting ready to create the right shoulder.
So the right shoulder here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying the head here.
I wish I could draw on your screen. But yes.
Okay.
The head is the entire head and shoulders that you have mapped out. Like that whole area.
This is the head right here.
No, that would be the left shoulder.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Do you have it drawn out on a 4-hour already?
I can do it real quick.
Yeah.
Play instead of me telling you left, right,
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, I just didn't want to mess it up anymore, and I already have, obviously. I was trying so hard to pay attention. I've got the right shoulder, I'm pretty sure, you know. Um, but yeah, I just want to see exactly what it is Skeets is seeing, you know.
I
'Cause,
gotta
you know,
delete a few things.
no, you're fine. You're fine. You're on the 4-hour a lot more than I am. I'll say that I trade the 4-hour. I don't, you know, I'll look at it, but I don't spend a lot of time on it. 2-hour, 1 hour daily, 15/7. You know, higher time frames. I'm all over those things. That 4-hour, it was one of the ones that was always popular, so I just tried to avoid it personally. All right, you sent it. Did you send it in Discord?
Not yet. No, I hear you.
Oh, I just want to make sure. I heard a Discord notification, so I didn't know if it was you. I'm loving this jam.
Did you see it? I don't know what I just did. Oh, to the chat.
Yeah, I don't see nothing in the chat yet on Zoom, right?
Yeah. It's thinking. Alright,
There it is.
Okay. Oh, so an inverse. I thought you were okay. So
Yeah,
inverse,
I was thinking the same.
I
I'm
thought
like,
I didn't know she was
Oh,
saying
I'm sorry.
inverse. I thought no,
Yeah.
I thought you were saying regular head and shoulders. I'm like, you know, that's pretty extended for a right shoulder, but I can definitely see it. You know, but yeah, okay, so yeah, I can totally.
I don't know, that's what I'm curious about because on my chart, it's got order blocks right there where the right shoulder would be.
Right.
So it makes sense to come down and touch them before it goes back up.
Correct.
And that's the summer.
Left shoulder head.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah, that's what's that taking us back down to? 61,
60. Yeah,
59K. See
Mm-hmm.
this. That's where I was seeing the other day. I just rise.
Yeah, it would put us almost through June.
Which would make sense because you know we have our not that one. We'll get to that one in a minute. This was the next one we were going to go over. I'll remind us about that one. But we have all these June time periods mapped out already in our. It's our Year of the Dragon chart. I don't think it's on this one. Get back to where I was. It's got to be on this one. Yeah, this is where it's at. Our Year of the Dragon shows every circle. You know, we're expecting that possible June pullback. So it's not it either. There we go. So now this is like, I mean, you guys, we've nailed this since January and February. Like all of us here coming out of the Super Bowl and the March and the Pi Day, calling the fourth wave and heading into the fifth wave. Like our Year of the Dragon, forbidden fruit, no. Our Year of the Dragon decode and chart, our Super Bowl blog, like I don't know if you guys remember the 200 hours I put in that blog. A lot of things that I talked about are still happening to this day. You know, a lot of the blogs I've been putting out recently, the videos and the things we talk about in these classes. You know, this fourth wave heading into our fifth wave of an Elliott wave pattern theory. 1, 2, 3, possibly coming back into the fourth wave before we get another impulsive wave into a new all-time high to the fifth wave in the first sub count of the fifth wave. Okay, you guys, like, this shit looking really bullish. So, you know, I'm just really proud of this chart and the time I put into it. Over a year now I've been working on this, so pretty excited to be able to have it here with you all and to share it. But these June time periods is what I was getting at. Sorry. Let's go to daily so you can see it better. Every circle shows June, and I can see a pump up, like you're saying, Skeets, and a roll back down into a low in June, maybe a black swan event. Again, June is tied to D-Day. Okay, so I want to say it. I keep saying the 4th, but this actually was June 6th. What it is June is the 4th month. Okay, so I'm sorry I keep saying it backwards. Okay, it's the 6th of June of the 4th month, the true 4th month. But we know we practice June as the 6th month here in America and other places because, well, honestly, we're stupid and we don't know better. But like, I'm just expecting a possible, you know, tie to a repeat of 1994. Maybe not in Normandy, but somewhere in the world. I'm just saying, we've been seeing a lot of assassination attempts on world leaders, and well, we just saw Iran's world leader go down in a plane crash 2 days ago. Like, I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of tension in the air on the world stage. You can cut it with a knife. The geopolitical landscape is crumbling in a controlled demolition right in front of our eyes. They planned this shit at fucking Davos at the beginning of the year, you guys. They sat down and they had their cup of teas and they ate their fucking Wagyu steaks, and you know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'll behave. But so we're just here to try and help you stay prepared in the meantime. But 2 more charts, and I'm gonna open the floor up for everybody. Live discussion. We're gonna answer questions in the YouTube chat. Let Skeet share her charts. If we have any other presenters on, we're gonna welcome them in as well. If nobody has anything to share, I'll keep grinding. But something we've been preparing our pioneers for, something I did a collaboration with on Waters Above Crypto and called it the Waters Guitar Sonic Boom. You know, shout out to him and his crew. Was this fibs on fibs on fibs, our number 3 fibs on fibs on fibs chart. So that's 3 fibs on fibs on fibs charts as we head into World War III. Remember that. So it's all about the numbers with me. But anyways, since the 3rd month, we've been following this closely as to where we could possibly retrace to. We've got 1, we've got 2, we haven't got the 3rd retracement range yet. Okay, we may not get that 49K retest. We may not get that 47K that I've been seeing in the code, been seeing in the charts and measured moves to the downside, all tied to the 47th president coming up to retest the ETF highs. We may not get that. We may not get that retest of that 33, that 31,400, that pie range. Okay, or that retest of 38K. We kind of did retest 38K right back here, I argue, but I'll behave. We may not get any of these retest ranges, just like we did not get that retest of 28K back in October that I was hoping for. But hey, we can't win them all, Pioneer. But I'm just saying, in a bullish market, we can only hope to continue to go up and set higher highs and show continuation. And that's what we are possibly doing. So again, with a bull pennant, break back into the pattern after we lost it into the inverse head and shoulders, a break back into the pattern, and then bam, up to this 1.618 range that we called, or this fib extension from this high back here around May 6th to the sell off on May 10th. We were eyeing this 1618 to the downside, 59K. We didn't get it. Okay. So we said we can go to this, well, this fib channel And what did we do? We went there, we rejected off of it. We're possibly bouncing off the 21 EMA. I see a possible little bit more to the downside coming in, maybe to test the 50 SMA, maybe to retest 68K and see if we can hold it in 69K as support to have a 3-year resistance flip into support. I'll behave though. And that can take us to the 4.236 of $86,000. We'll see what happens. But that would be our next range up. It'd really be the 2618 at 75K, but we've already told you that like 10 times tonight. So I want to move past that, okay? My next range past that is actually all by the numbers once again, because Bitcoin is the sun of the cryptocurrency market. So it's tied to the sun god Ra, giving us that very powerful 82 and 28. Could we be heading to 82K? I'll behave. But anyways, one more chart, you guys, and then we're done with Coach Abe's minutia and monotony. The mad scientist behind the scenes. But again, we've been following this since the beginning of the year in all kinds of Elliott wave pattern theory, Wyckoff accumulation, distribution, schematics, just a lot of plethora of knowledge, gnosis, and wisdom that I can teach somebody to become their own leader with. So, I mean, 41 meetings now, you guys, plus the few around the worlds and the extra pop quiz videos. Like, we really put in the work. Now we are seeing another Elliott wave pattern play out that we gave you last Friday in class. So let's adjust this a little bit because obviously like it doesn't play out over here. So obviously it didn't play out exactly as I drew it, but I mean it kind of did, right? 1, 2, 3 into the fourth wave with a, gotta get in here. We're just gonna delete that one. It's messy. All right, let's redraw this. Let's get our fifth wave up here. Let's redraw our next fifth wave inside of the fifth wave that we have seen play out. 1, 2, 3, and then you drain over into a 4 and 5. It's ugly, I know, but listen, it sucks. But now we are in that A, B, C inside of our A wave, possibly setting the B into our C. So we can show you that, and then that's where we are at right now. In a correction wave, that's the ABC that is inside of your A wave. This is your B, possibly coming back down to a C to retest this. We don't have to because a lot of our bullish patterns are succeeding right now, meaning bearish patterns are getting invalidated before the measured move is done. Okay, so anyways, the last that I'll share with you in this is that C wave, this corrective wave, okay, should have a total of a 5-wave pattern theory, either in the C wave or the whole thing in itself. And there you go. That's what we're looking at. My pioneers know it. So possibly again retesting 68K. And if we've already done it and say, hey, we're going to hold support of 69,162-ish dollars, then we're going to possibly be on our way to the 1.618 at 76K. All right, you guys, floor is open. Let me know what you think. I'm going to start looking at the chat, the questions on YouTube, but feel free to unmute. Feel free to
4K, 4K.
4K. Good God, where the bears at? Where my bear? Where my bear? Where my bears at?
Where the bears at?
Hold my
They
beer.
gone.
Hold my beer. But yeah,
They gone.
I heard that. 4K. Let us pray. Man,
No, I'm just joking, being sarcastic.
I heard that. I heard that. Yeah, definitely can't be too bearish. Like I don't mind to be like I don't mind to be a little bearish at times, but I don't want to be like, yeah, I don't want to be like polar fucking bear and calling for 4K for the next 3 years.
Oh,
or
we
something.
heard it. We heard it. We heard it. We already heard it. It didn't really work out for him, did it?
I mean, you still got people calling for 12K. Like, it's just something about that number, I guess. I don't know. It's really 11,000.
Hey, people get off by short market. I don't know why. They probably hold it too. They're like, oh, I want to get more Bitcoin. I hold all this Bitcoin. And they want it to go down. Like, that's kind of crazy.
And they'll never set a stop loss. And you know what I'm saying, to get out to re-buy back in with that shit neither. You know what I'm saying? They'll just continue to hold it and spend all the money that they don't have, you know. But yeah, no. Man.
Pause is in the chat asking about silver, which I know we talked about that a couple weeks ago, but I wouldn't mind.
I have a chart on silver. I ain't followed it. I was going to share with y'all at the right time.
Oh, I like that.
What's that?
Let's go, dude. How you doing, brother?
Let's go.
Yeah, I didn't know you were in here, but we can definitely let you do that. I told Skeets I'd let her share first, so if she had something ready, then
yeah, should go right ahead.
I'll go last.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll give her more time to get ready then. Duke, Dilby, if you wanted to share that silver chart real quick, then I could look at the ETH and the 20% plus pump we've had on it, and other things, and then we keep just passing the mic, hot potato tonight, whatever. But I'll stop sharing. Dude, man, let's go. We got a whole crew in here tonight. Shout out to everybody else. Rachel, Duke, Doobie, and everybody else that's joined. Nice to have you. Sean Waters, I see you now.
This is my silver chart. And it's extended past the macro number. 0.5.
Yeah, I saw it going to 47. That's just me personally. But I'll share my thoughts on that in a minute.
So it's extended past the macro golden pocket, which is very good after several retests. This is a monthly. There's 1, 2, 3, and then on the fourth one it pushed through it. So I expect it to, of course, retrace and find support here on the golden pocket, probably on the trend-based one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even 29. But yeah, we're going to go higher. Like you said, $42. That's my next golden pocket, my upper golden pocket on my trend-based.
Correct. Yeah.
And let's see.
Imagine living in that first pump, like you had a bunch of silver, like in the 70s, and then the 80s hit. You're like, wow, I just made some money.
It wouldn't surprise me if we sweat that. Here's like if we broke all-time high, our next target would be like 63, 66 bucks.
Mm.
And then up, and then like 77, 79. But I mean, like,
I like that though.
it's common, like what everything I was talking about with tensions flare and whatnot, really all that I've been saying this for like the last 2 years. All that has to happen is China invade Taiwan, where a lot of our computer chips are manufactured, and we have a lot of big stockpile of gold and silver over there. And so if China invades, then we need computer chips and we need gold and silver and stuff to make those computer chips. So it'll just make it that much more rare. And gold and silver always, excuse me, it always inflates like pretty much after war.
Yeah.
During or after. So you had the Vietnam War ending and then boom, skyrocket. And then you had the Iraqi War. It's the Iraqi war just kind of merged into other things, but you can see how silver just like rocketed.
Mm-hmm.
It was Bush. It was Bush and the boys, man. They said, "Pump it."
And then didn't we have a fuel crisis? When was the fuel crisis in the 80s? What year?
Are you talking about the war? The war for oil was 01. The start of the Afghani war after the 9/11. That was what started the war for oil, basically, and the petrodollar in '70s. But you know,
Yeah.
like that's when the slogan "No War for Oil" started coming out after 01.
You're
I
probably thinking of Kuwait.
remember in the
You're probably
80s.
thinking of Kuwait.
I remember in the 80s there was like the price of gas just surged basically.
Yeah, it was a decade or so. It started. It happened methodically. It started in 1971 when Nixon ended the convertibility rate and moved us to the petrodollar. And it took a decade or so for that oil price to rise. Like it's going to take less than that now for us to see the oil price rise from 2020 and the money printing. But that's what it was stemmed from. Now there was turmoil. We had 1973, the Israel Hamas war, the Yom Kippur War. Then we had a lot going on. There was a lot of other wars. We had the American draft in 1973. So like that period was rough.
Let's just say history repeats itself.
Exactly.
Once again. I'm just bullshitting here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Those two. We know nothing else but the same program.
Let's see. It would be like this.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Which would put us.
Yeah.
Pi.
Yeah, pi 314. That would be unique.
That'd be sick. I've got one for gold too. That I saw this. You got your Adam and Eve. This honestly looks a lot like Bitcoin. Just on much more scale.
Nice cup and handle breakout. Inverse head and shoulders out of an Adam and Eve.
Neckline and just tap the 618 target, so you're going to probably see some downside. 2158. And it doesn't even have to really come back here. It probably let's see.
Love your cup and handle.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That cup and handle played out into inverse head and shoulders breakout too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then even for those that like my other charting, I'll pull that up.
And I got to get you to teach me how to do that right there.
It's easy. You just create folders, just like organizing your own files.
Yeah, it's your order tree.
Yeah,
that multi-layered stack.
This little stack.
I don't use
stuff
it.
Here.
Okay.
I need to use it, but
I never knew where you went to go to
create a
get to
group. So you like here.
Nice.
I'm gonna highlight all those. And then boom.
Oh, object tree, not order tree. Object tree.
Appreciate that, dude.
Yeah.
All of us need to learn
No
how
problem.
to do that.
It's easy peasy, brother. All you gotta do is ask. Most of the time, half of the stuff's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty simple. Pretty simple. So yeah, let's say I would say if we don't hold like here, like you need to build above. You need to build above. We go. higher anytime soon. If we don't hold here, if we don't this blue line, this red and blue line here, maybe red and blue line here, break this blue line here.
You still there? They got us, you guys. They got us. They kicked me out. Y'all saw it. They kicked me out.
Yes.
I was like,
yeah, I get crazy with my mounts, with my
froze, and I was like,
but we could even see we could even see a slow bleed all the way back down the then let's pull
kind of like a bull flag or something.
Let's pull yeah. Yeah. I just draw that bar pattern when I put it. I just draw that bar
on the
pattern.
other template that you had the other folder. Oh, that was on the silver chart too. Yeah. But yeah, that looks nice. I see a $3,800.
But that would push. But that would push to like 36.
You were saying 3,600.
Like see what?
You were saying 3,600 for gold.
No. Silver. That this all-time high. To pi came back. That's like projection of like 2036. If it follows this pi, this bar pattern, that's like 2036 of like 2036, which is interesting because you know Gary pattern 2036 numbers guy Gary the number.
Is he in the Discord somewhere?
No, I've never heard of him.
I don't know. He's a numerologist. But he predicts. But he predicted. Say again.
I just know.
Hello.
Hey, you there?
I can hear you, Duke.
Yeah, cutting in and out on me. Yeah,
I answered your
cutting
question.
in and out on me.
I answered your
I
question.
hear you,
I
Jake.
said, unfortunately.
Well, he predicted an earthquake, the big earthquake in California. Well, he predicted an earthquake.
Man, that actually takes some weight off
big
your
earthquake
shoulders.
in California to happen in 2036.
Yeah.
Yes, time. Well,
Yeah,
maybe. Apparently, this dude rides off other people's work, so who knows if gas time works. Just need a little confirmation about it's all we need, huh?
Right.
To keep planning without stress, inevitable anyway. Yeah.
So you can see here where it front ran my 618 target, and it also did the same target, and it also did the same negative 27, negative 3 trace, just a little bit, just a little bit here, got support here. And so I'm suspecting probably happen here. Come back up, sweep it.
Bongs pumping.
Going bonkers.
Speaking of pumping, Harry Potter's pumping.
Oh, snap.
Harry
Potter.
Let's go.
I'm up.
Let's go.
I'm up.
I've been in since you first mentioned it, Duke.
Awesome.
Since you first mentioned it, Duke.
Hopefully you're not awesome. Awesome.
I was noticing it like 5 months before I met you. I was noticing it like 5 months before I met you. Like, what the hell is with the name of this coin? And then all this you talked about it. Like, all right. And then all the You talked about it. It's like, let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
This is a total degen.
go.
Yeah. This is a total
Yeah,
degen
it's one of my
play.
most degen.
It's one of my most degen play, but man, the way you explained it, it has been performing. It has been performing.
Yeah, and it looks and the technicals on it, man. The technicals on it, man. This shit looks beautiful. Created the double top, payment swept the 13 and 1 full fib, and it's just been building, and it's like a beach ball held in the water right now.
I got 600 bucks in
Ethereum in my
Coinbase wallet
right now.
Wait for the day.
Wait for the day. I need to sell it.
I love it locked and loaded, man.
Nice. I want to figure out how where I can transfer it to sell on limit because you see how wicked this son of a bitch is. And I want to create limit orders.
Are you just swapping on Uniswap?
I'm on Coinbase wallet.
I was about to say that motherfucker paying the gas fees on the Coinbase wallet. That's what I did.
Yeah. I want to transfer it somewhere paying you like little fees that shit.
Yeah.
Not get raped by Ethereum, $20 gas.
Coinbase used to have the separate Coinbase exchange app. I don't know if it will offer it on there, but there used to be the Coinbase exchange app, the Coinbase app, and then the Coinbase wallet. I used to use the Coinbase exchange to trade. Like, that's how I know this, but I don't know if it's still a thing today. This was 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't know if they're all three in tandem. If it is, it's something I haven't looked into or even used. I don't even have the app no more. But yeah.
No, they've done away with it.
It's
gone. They've done away with it.
That's what
it's gone.
I thought. I figured it was outdated.
Coinbase.
But yeah, I had a
pretty
few
sad
thoughts on silver for you myself, Pauls. I can share.
Has anybody got BNB? Has anybody got BNB?
Finance? No, I don't own it.
The shit's going. So like, this 10K. Shit's going. So
what?
Yeah.
If it's anything like
what
FTX, if it's anything like FTX got to Solana, and then like a year later, Sam Solana's pumping $60. That's like that reminds me of BNB now. BNB now.
Yeah. Same thing here. You got. How many? Same thing here. You got fine. As soon as it does, it's gonna retest that. As soon as it does, it's gonna.
That's crazy. That looks like a Solana. That's crazy.
This is on a.
That looks like a Solana.
Linear. This is on a. You'll see it. You'll see it on linear.
Oh yeah, I like that right there.
On log, you'll see it. You'll see it.
Well, I feel like that's the type of shit Solana's about to do. Like Solana's gonna be.
Yeah, Solana. For real. Yeah, Solana.
I think I'm about
that should be like $800 Solana in my opinion. That should be like $800 Solana in my opinion.
Solana's going to 1,000. Solana's going to 1,000. Yeah. So we just broke out of this debris, which is good. I need to redo my chart, which is good. I need to redo my chart. I'm getting out of range. I'm getting out of range here.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
I think I'm on a long BNB. Good God, look at that. Look at that.
I always think spot first. I always think spot reason. It's like, it's expensive. Some dumb reason.
Yeah.
It's like, it's expensive.
I didn't even realize it went to 600 though, because I know it's been sitting at 100, 200 though, because I know it's been sitting at 100, 200 for the fattest minute.
A minute.
Then I see it at 300, whatever. I'm like, okay. Then I see it at 300, whatever. I'm like, it doesn't feel like a lot, but it's a 3x from 100. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it's a 3x from 100. It's a 4 or 5x from 100, really. 6x, 4 or 5x from 100, really.
That's one that I was looking at. That's one that I was a while back, and I just did not do it. A while back, and I just did not do it. BNB. Bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to throw. Well, yeah, I mean, we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to accumulate more. That's why we're.
Yeah, when it was like 200 though, or when it was like 200 though, 6 months ago, like I was looking at it. I was looking at it into it, and I just put some money into it, and I don't know. I overlooked it for some reason. Thought that it was going to do something. Thought that it was going to do something wild.
It will. So it's a good spot play. I wouldn't leverage.
No, I was gonna let. No, I was gonna let. Buy it. Yeah, buy it. Yeah, way back.
Way back. I ain't gonna put much on there. I'm gonna put like $3, $4, $5 on there and just let this shit ride, bro. Not right now, obviously. It looks low. I mean,
but yeah, it's rejected here. It's only tested this upper once.
I just like that long-term daily Adam and Eve.
So
I like what I'm seeing right there with a potential break on market structure like that. That looks like a bull pennant breakout to me.
A lot of charts are showing this shit.
Yeah, no, and it's really the total.
A lot of charts
that I want to look at. It's really the total 2 and total 3 that I want to look at tonight.
A lot of charts are showing like yeah. I mean, to find chart haven't pumped yet, and then like roll your winnings into that. Because that's how you make 100K. That's how you 10x your million. That's how you make 100,000.
XNA would be a good play, but XNA would has really called. Gaming has really called. The whole gaming sector. The whole gaming sector.
Oh.
Like all of my gaming tokens. Like all of my gaming tokens. I mean, they're sucking right now.
Yeah, they were hot at the beginning.
So I would say that would be a sector. So I would say that would be a sector that we should look into.
Yeah, that and AI. I think both are about to pop. Gaming and AI again, because like you're saying, they've been quiet for the last several months, but at the beginning of the year they were going ham.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Vulcan Forge is back down to $4, and Vulcan Forge is back down to $4, and Gala is back at almost 3 or 4 cents.
Gala just got hacked though.
Yeah,
Gala
they
just got hacked though.
But remember last time they had all that Fed? But remember last time they had all that Fed?
Rumor.
What happened?
By the
well,
rumor.
I haven't had much success with them. Well, I haven't had much success with them personally because I bought it in at the really stupid outlook on it. But their damn their market cap just kills me. I just don't feel like I don't know. I'm just hating.
Yeah.
How did Velo look to you?
There are lots of other projects.
What's the question?
I saw you had the Velo chart up. I was curious how I got into.
It's looking sexy, man. It's looking man. It's doing a healthy retrace. Probably come back to 15.
Yeah, I saw it 014. So yeah.
That's where I want to start accumulating again. I've got a lot of XLM to XLM is doing all right. It's trying to push through. Daily wave here. It's going to come back up, retrace this. Come back up about 13 cents. And then come for another retest of the golden pocket.
I've seen the similarity between XRP between like the XRP, XLX, DC,
Yeah, absolutely.
They're like exactly the same. The same.
Yeah, they moved together. Like 2 weeks ahead. Kind of like it's like 2 weeks ahead of XRP.
Right.
But XLM's chart, it really is. It came back, so it broke through. It really is. It came back, so it broke through. Retested the golden pocket. Came down, pushed up the golden pocket. Test the other golden pocket. Pushed up, and it came back to retest the other golden again, and now it came back to retest it again, and now this would be a good accumulation. This would be a good accumulation. If you want to stack a little more XLM.
Well,
I think you're Your upside black hole target for Vela was between what, 8 and 10 cents? Your
No, we can look at Zill though. I'm gonna check the YouTube chat. We got Brian H in the house and DJ Mr. Good News. Let's go. Let us know your favorite cryptos.
We live on YouTube?
Yeah, we're live on. I did the open house tonight.
Yeah.
We live on
we do let the people know what we do here.
long term.
We give out the
You really
bangers.
digitized Abe.
I did what?
Yeah,
You really
Abe, you're
digitized
breaking up pretty bad.
Am I
Abe.
really?
Maybe close something.
Yeah, Abe, you're breaking up pretty
What
bad.
about now?
Stop playing the music until you
I
maybe close
I
something.
stopped the music.
Yeah, just stop playing the music and just take the screen back over. Maybe that'll fix some bandwidth.
I stopped the music 15
There we
minutes ago.
go. There we go. Yep. Okay, well you're working right now. Okay, well you're working right now. I don't know what you did. But
I don't know what I did neither.
you're flowing. You're flowing.
Okay, so about damn.
Yeah, we need to build about 16, 17 cents. Of course, it'll probably push through, get rejected at. Of course, you'll have 27 cents through, get rejected, rebuild. Yeah. Or build, and then long term build, and then long term looking at like 64 cents, 72 cents. $1.64, 72 cents.
And that's all based on your.
That's where you'll get reactions, and that's only if you'll get reactions, and that's only if if we. But from what I see from smart money, smart money seems to be buying.
I ain't dumb, y'all.
What tells you that? What tells
People
you
smarter than me?
that?
People smarter than me.
Yeah. I'm telling y'all, this is.
What you said? People what?
People smarter than me.
This is a
People
matter.
smarter than me. Is,
What you said?
is like,
People
I've
what?
showed it to them. I've showed it to them, and they're like, "Yeah, there's definitely smart money buying into this." But you've got, but this double bottom is massive. This double bottom is massive W here. This is smart money. This is smart money accumulating down here, super low, down here, super low.
Yeah, but that's what it did. It did that from like 10 to 13 cents, then it pulled back pretty wicked. And it's done that every leg up. And when it made that move to like try to get to what 3 cents or whatever, I just it's just the way it's been moving. It just pumps up and then it pulls back, and it reminds me of RSR right now. But RSR was like straight lining, and now it's one straight lining and dick around and pull back. But Velo is always up and then pull back right back down. But and then
I'm in a
Velo
short on RS.
Always up. I'm hedged on it, and then but I'm long on it for sure. You know,
yeah.
Yeah, it's acting pretty
tremendous
toppy.
upside.
I'm shocked, but it's acting pretty
tremendous
toppy.
Upside.
But it's for leverage though. It's acting pretty toppy right now, like everything else.
This summer should be hot. Should be. Should
like
be.
perspective sometimes.
Should be.
Perspective sometimes.
That's where you want to accumulate right there. That's where you want to accumulate right there.
And there's a pretty high chance of it going back there because it's a fair value gap. There's a pretty high chance of it going back there because it's a
that's where it's going
fair
to
value.
retrace to.
Yeah.
And it needs to hold it. If it doesn't hold it, it needs to hold it. If it doesn't hold it, it needs much further down. Much further down. There's a small fair value gap. Down here.
Yeah, and it's accumulating quite a lot. It's accumulating quite a lot of people, on Twitter and stuff. On Twitter and stuff, just like, I'm not selling this thing. I'm not selling this thing. And when things like that start to build that kind of, it's like Bitcoin, isn't it? It's like Bitcoin, isn't it? It's like all of a sudden, the lows of $10 on Bitcoin become, never seen again.
Yeah, I'm like me with Zcash.
Yeah, it's just that everybody's going to take profit way too early. Like I've done that on so many places. And I could have been a fucking quarter of a millionaire probably if I would have just not touched my positions. But you're trying to get in and out. You're trying to get in and out. Play a strategy. You're trying to do what you need to do. But a lot of people are going to get priced out. A lot of people are going to take profits too early. That's how retail just fudges themselves out because they're not diving in.
Yeah.
Why y'all think I've held
I've decided I'm
you gotta
selling
wait.
Bella.
The hard
I've
you
decided
sell the hard part.
I'm not
You gotta
selling
wait, put
Bella.
it back in because you
Right.
like you want to continuously like make waiting to put it back in because you
Right.
like you want to continuously like make money.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's going to retrace, that's where it's going to retrace to.